I'm joined by Montrealer Allisun Dalzell, who had a special connection to the royal family, a fan her whole life. Thank you so much for being with us, Allyson, to talk about the late Queen Elizabeth II.
Thank you for having me.
You were in the Queen's presence at Buckingham Palace back in 2019. What was that experience like, and how did you manage that?
Well, first of all, I've been a fan my entire life since I was a little girl, since Princess Diana got married, and I stayed up in the middle of the night and watched her wedding. And then it progressed, right? Because now she, I, as a little kid, I would cut out pictures of her and scrapbook them. And then, and then Andrew got married, and then, then I followed Sarah, and then they had kids, and I was following the kids. So I had wedding parties for all of the kids as they were married that turned into big productions. So everybody knew my love for her, for them, for all of the whole family. And so when I got to go to Buckingham Palace, I can't even explain what it was like. First of all, in order to get to the garden, you have to go through the house. So, you're seeing like the picture, like you're seeing everything that was in the crown, like all those scenes. I walked through there, went to the back, and I was, basically as close to her as you and I would be if we were sitting across from a table right now. That's how close we were. And she's adorable in real life.
How did you even manage to get in there?
We are a Commonwealth country, and every year the Canadians are entitled to apply to, it's like a lottery that you get invited. I think I had a better shot because I had done the whole wedding party and my videos went across the pond. And so I think because of that, I got invited, but any Canadian is eligible to apply to go to a garden party.
And you mentioned these wedding parties that you hosted in 2018. You did it for Harry and Meghan. Why, as a Canadian, did the Queen and her family mean so much to you?
Well, actually, this comes to me by genes. Like my grandmother was in love. She loved Philip even more than Her Majesty, but my mother as well, like my aunts, everybody, we all have been royal watchers. So, I mean, it's a fairy tale, and it's like, it's an era that, that is pomp and circumstance, and just, it's a special part of being Canadian, that we're part of the Commonwealth.
What exactly will you remember of her as the Queen as we mark the end of an era?
I actually am still having a struggle with the fact that it is the end of an era. I can't believe it's for real. I know we talked about it. We know it's coming for so long. She was getting older. She had health struggles, but the idea that she's gone, I'm actually a bit hopeful for what is next, just that her legacy will be honored. And she was a special lady. She was a powerful lady.
Thank you so much for being with us, Allyson.
Thank you for having me.